Welcome to the UCF College of Health Professions and Sciences. We're so happy that you're able to join us today to learn more about the programs we offer and the opportunities that await you. Let's get started. The College of Health Professions and Sciences has 4 nationally recognized bachelor's programs focused on health and wellness. Our bachelor's degrees include Communication Sciences and Disorders, with a choice between the Bachelor of Science or the Bachelor's of Arts; the Health Sciences Bachelor's of Science, with a choice between the Health Promotion track or the Preclinical track; the Kinesiology Bachelor's of Science, with a choice between the Exercise and Sport Physiology track or the Sport and Athletic Coaching track; and the Social Work BSW. While minors and certificates are not required to earn a bachelor's degree in the college, we offer several undergraduate minors and certificates that allow for a more diverse education background. Our minors include Aging Studies, Communication Sciences and Disorders, Fitness Training, Health Sciences, and Sport and Athletic Coaching. Our undergraduate certificates include Aging Studies, Children's Services, Language Development and Disorders, and Spanish for Social Work. We also offer several graduate programs that students and even their parents may be interested in pursuing. Our master's degrees include the Athletic Training MAT, Communication Sciences and Disorders MA, Kinesiology MS, and Social Work MSW. Our doctoral degrees include the Exercise Physiology Track Education PhD, Physical Therapy DPT, and Social Work Track Public Affairs PhD. And finally, for our graduate certificates, we offer the Anatomical Sciences Graduate Certificate and the Military Social Work Graduate Certificate. If you are thinking of a career in healthcare, your first and foremost motivation should be a strong desire to help others. You will also want to be familiar with the different roles within the healthcare field and decide what is most suitable for you. Are you interested in preventative healthcare, where you try to prevent illness, injury, or condition? Or diagnostic healthcare, where you diagnose an illness, injury, or condition and write prescriptions and treatment plans? Or maybe rehabilitative healthcare might be your focus, where you try to get the sick or injured person back to original functionality or at least a positive quality of life. Or maybe you're interested in supportive healthcare, where you assist with the ability to cope with a new diagnosis, a loss, or help with adapting. If you're not sure what specific role in the healthcare field you would like to pursue, that's okay. We encourage you to take advantage of volunteer opportunities in healthcare environments or shadow someone in the field that is of most interest to you. Just know there is a whole world of opportunity and a role for you in the healthcare field. Now, let's explore some of the majors in the College of Health Professions and Sciences a little more closely. The Bachelor's of Science in Health Sciences is UCF's second most popular major and prepares students for health-related careers. This program consists of science-based, application-oriented curriculum and is perfect for students interested in human health. It's a great foundation for careers in medicine, other health professions, public health, and more. Within the Health Sciences Bachelor's of Science degree, there are 2 options: the Health Promotion track or the Preclinical track. In health science courses, students will learn about how the body works and what goes wrong in disease states, the role of nutrition in health and disease, strategies for preventing illness, uses, effects, and modes of drug action, approaches used to track disease among populations, identify patterns, and search for solutions, and methods used to conduct research focusing on human health. There are several career possibilities for health science majors. For example, a student pursuing the preclinical track is well suited for a career as a physician, physician assistant, podiatrist, optometrist, dentist, and veterinarian. A student pursuing the health promotion track is well suited for a career as a physical therapist, occupational therapist, health researcher, public health specialist, other health professions, and athletic trainer. All students pursuing a Bachelor's of Science degree in Health Sciences will complete the UCF General Education courses or have an AA degree from a Florida school. They will also complete Biology 1 and 2, Chemistry 1 and 2, Statistics, Physics 1 and 2, Psychology, Anatomy, and Physiology. The basic core will consist of Human Nutrition, and then students will select between one of three classes: Human Disease, Medical Self-Assessment, or Intro to Careers in Health Professions. The advanced core will consist of Pathophysiology 1 and 2, Pharmacology, Clinical Nutrition, Epidemiology, Preventative Health, Health Research Methods, and Professional Development. And finally, students will work on and successfully complete electives by the track they are pursuing, either the preclinical track or the health promotion track. Here we see some examples of electives by track. For the preclinical track, the electives consist of, but are not limited to, organic chemistry, biochemistry, genetics, immunology, molecular cell biology, infectious disease, microbiology, neurobiology, and neuroanatomy and neuroscience. The health promotion track electives consist of, but are not limited to, health behavior, public health, health communication, community health, health psychology, exercise physiology, biomechanics, medical sociology, and physical activity and preventative medicine. It's extremely important for students to make sure that they are meeting with their academic advisor regularly to make sure they are choosing the best electives for their track that's appropriate for the careers that they plan to pursue. Now we will look at the Kinesiology Bachelor's of Science degree. With this program, students have the opportunity to choose between two tracks. The Exercise and Sport Physiology track is appropriate for students interested in pursuing careers in sports science, health promotion, medicine, wellness, sports medicine, and allied health. For example, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and cardiac rehabilitation. The Sport and Athletic Coaching track is appropriate for students interested in coaching at all levels of competition in a variety of sports, including strength and conditioning. For example, fitness instructors, sport coach, sport officiating, and athletic administrators. Electives are built into this program so students have the opportunity to complete prerequisites for professional graduate programs while completing their degree. Here we see some of the courses that a student pursuing the Kinesiology Bachelor's of Science degree can expect to take: Chemistry 1, Human Anatomy, Human Physiology, Statistical Methods 1, Basic Sport First Aid and CPR, Applied Exercise Physiology, Motor Development and Learning, Applied Biomechanics, Assessment and Evaluation, Monitoring Training and Athletic Performance, Human Injuries, Mechanisms and Prevention, Coaching Theory, Strength and Conditioning Concepts. Depending on the track that you are pursuing will determine the types of courses that you complete, and these are not all of the courses for the program. You can see all of the courses required for the Kinesiology program in the undergraduate catalog. Also, students in the Kinesiology program will complete anywhere between 17 to 20 credit hours of electives. It depends on which track you are pursuing, whether it be the exercise and physiology track or the sport and athletic coaching track. Again, it is important for students to meet with their advisor regularly to make sure they're choosing the appropriate electives to help them reach their future goals. The Communication Sciences and Disorders program is designed to provide students with a strong liberal arts degree with a sound scientific foundation that leads to employment in a variety of entry-level careers in health and human services, or to graduate study in speech-language pathology, audiology, or related disciplines. The master's degree is considered the entry level for employment in most speech-language pathology positions. Some of the courses a student pursuing communication sciences and disorders can expect to take consist of developmental psychology, communication disorders in literature and media, Physiological Basis of Speech, Basic Phonetics and Basic Phonetics Lab, Language Development and Language Development Lab, Language Science, Language Disorders Across the Lifespan, and Hearing Disorders Across the Lifespan. The Bachelor of Social Work program prepares generalist social work practitioners skilled in the design and delivery of social services across a wide range of practice settings, including health settings. Some questions you'll want to ask yourself as you pursue this degree are you empathetic? Do you care about others? Can you see people at their worst and still treat them with dignity and compassion? Are you organized? Can you multitask? All of these things are important in the field of social work. UCF social work graduates practice in children's services, adult gerontology, addictions counseling, military veteran services, hospital and long-term care facilities, schools at all levels, and nonprofit agencies. This slide shows some of the courses that a social work student can expect to take: American National Government, General Psychology, Culturally Competent Social Work Practice, Field Education Seminar, Macro Level Roles and Interventions, Social Work Perspectives on Social Justice, Human Behavior and the Social Environment 1, Practice 1, Generalist Practice in Social Work, Human Behavior and the Social Environment 2, Practice 2, Interpersonal Skills and Social Work. Note, the social work courses are normally held once a week for 3 hours. Here at UCF, there are some programs that are considered limited or restricted access programs. This means that although you are admitted to the university, you still have additional requirements to satisfy before you are formally admitted into one of these programs. In the College of Health Professions and Sciences, we have 3 such programs: Health Sciences B.S. Preclinical Track, Kinesiology B.S., and the Social Work BSW all fall underneath the category of a limited or restricted access program. For these majors, you want to be ready. They may require you to have a minimum overall GPA, complete prerequisites, successfully complete shadowing hours, and/or submit a separate application before you are formally admitted into the program. In order to find out what the admission requirements are for your program, you will want to visit the Undergraduate catalog or the program website. Admission into the Health Sciences Preclinical Track will require a student to earn a minimum overall GPA of 3.0. The overall minimum GPA of a 3.0 is required for admission, progression through the program, and graduation. New students in the Health Sciences Preclinical Track are automatically put in pending status. So when you look at your degree audit, it will show that you are Health Sciences Preclinical pending. If the GPA requirement is met, that means the students earned the minimum 3.0 overall GPA. The track will be changed to preclinical no later than the next semester, and students will be notified of the change and formally admitted into the program. For admission into the Kinesiology program, students have 4 admission requirements that they must satisfy. First, they must earn an AA degree from a Florida public institution or complete UCF's general education program requirements. They must satisfy the SUS, the State University System Foreign Language Admission Requirement, that is, complete 2 years in high school of the same foreign language or 1 year in college of the same foreign language. Students must earn an overall GPA of 2.5 or higher. And finally, students must successfully complete the Gordon Rule requirement. And this is where a student would complete 4 composition courses and 2 math courses with a C- grade or better. New students in the Kinesiology program are automatically placed in pending status, so their degree audits will show Kinesiology pending. Once all admission requirements are met, students must complete a change of major form online via my.ucf.edu to change their major from pending status to the Kinesiology B.S. and their desired track. That means they'll have to select the exercise and sport physiology track or the sport and athletic coaching track at that time. All social work students start off as social work pending. To be admitted to the social work program, students must complete all UCF General Education Program courses or have an AA degree from a Florida public institution, complete the Gordon Rule courses, which would be the 4 composition courses and 2 math courses with a C- grade or better, successfully complete the State University System foreign language admission requirement, that is 2 years in high school or 1 year in college with the same foreign language, earn a C grade or better in the program prerequisites, and that consists of American National Government, Biological Principles, General Psychology, Introduction to Sociology or Social Problems, and Macro or Microeconomics. Social work students must also earn a minimum overall GPA of a 2.5 for admission, progression, and graduation from the program. And keep in mind that background checks are required by most agencies for the internship that social work students must complete. With all of our limited and restricted access programs, there are courses that students can take while they are in pending status. But it is important that they work closely with their academic advisors and are aware of the admission requirements associated with their program so that they can take the steps necessary to get out of pending status and be formally admitted into the program they plan to pursue. The academic training and practical field clinical experiences that our students have access to will equip them with the knowledge needed to be successful in the field of healthcare that they will pursue. Many of our undergraduate programs include either a requirement or option for field experience, internship, or some other kind of hands-on learning. During this time of COVID, these experiences may be modified or delayed. Student safety is our top priority. For more information about these experiences, students should contact their academic program to learn more. Now let's talk about how to be successful while you're here at UCF. Students are advised to schedule their classes wisely. So that means you don't want to take all of your classes all on the same day, because when you do that, that means that all of your finals will be on the same day. When you're scheduling your classes, you want to try and choose a schedule that has you taking your classes Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays instead of 1 day a week. Make sure you allow plenty of time between your classes so you're not late to class, and also to allow yourself a lunch break if you need one. Also, avoid taking too many writing-intensive courses in one term. Writing-intensive courses will require a lot of papers that you'll have to submit, so you'll want to try to not place those types of courses together. For example, taking an English composition course with a history course. Also, you want to avoid scheduling difficult courses back to back, and consider the length of each class per day and the difficulty. When you're building your class schedule, you're strongly encouraged to do so with the help of your academic advisor. And you can also refer to your undergraduate catalog, where you will see a plan of study that shows you what classes you're supposed to take for your major from your freshman year all the way to your senior year. Additionally, at UCF, we have the Pegasus Path, which is a tool that students can use to see what classes they should be taking all the way up until the point where they are ready to graduate. An example of a good schedule would look something like this: scheduling a Composition 1 course with a math course and a science course and one other course, allowing yourself some balance between your classes. Time management is also key when it comes to success at UCF. Something to take note of: in order to be considered full-time, students must be enrolled in at least 12 credit hours. For graduation within 4 years, students want to think 30. That means taking 30 credit hours every academic year. And you can do this by completing 12 credit hours in the spring, 6 credit hours in the summer, and 12 credit hours in the fall. Or you complete 15 credit hours in the spring and 15 credit hours in the fall. You'll see in your undergraduate catalog plan of study that your programs have organized your classes in such a way where you can graduate within 4 years by taking 12 to 15 credit hours a semester. Students enrolled in 12 credit hours should work no more than 20 hours a week, and this is so that you have enough time to prepare for your classes and study for your classes. It's important that you do well, especially for those of you who are planning on going to graduate schools and graduate programs that are extremely competitive. Students should strive to keep balance in their life, social, academic, and work. So while your academics are most important, take opportunities while you are at UCF to get involved in volunteer opportunities, clubs and organizations, leadership roles, and also if the opportunity presents itself for you to work as a federal work study student, that is a wonderful opportunity where you can work on campus. And to find out more about that, you would go to the Handshake website. The College of Health Professions and Sciences has the most amazing faculty, and our faculty do have expectations of our students. Some of those expectations include making sure that you arrive to class prepared and on time, so you don't want to be late and you want to be ready to go when you're in class. Also, that you're informed and you ask questions. Don't be afraid to raise your hand or email your instructor with a question that you may have. Your instructor will also have their office hours listed on their syllabus and on their office door. So make sure that you reach out to them if you have a question. Remember that you want to be professional at all times when you're working with your instructors and also anyone that you're working with at UCF. That's for your peers, faculty, and staff. Take initiative in seeking academic advisement. You have an academic advisor that is going to be with you throughout this process. Make sure that you are reaching out to them for any questions that you may have. Also, take the time to clarify your goals, personal, academic, and or professional, and seek assistance with those decisions that you have to make. You also have to be ready to accept responsibility for those decisions and any consequences that may come. Use the resources available on campus to enhance your college experience. There are lots of resources here at UCF that you can take advantage of. For example, the Student Academic Resource Center, also known as SARC, for tutoring, the Writing Center for any assistance you may need when you have to write your papers, Undergraduate Affairs for general questions you may have, and then the Counseling Center if you need to speak with someone. But always remember to consult with your academic advisor about any schedule changes, or if you have to add or drop a class, or change your major, or withdraw from a course, or even change your catalog. Before you do that, make sure you speak with your academic advisor and know everything that comes along with those decisions. Special opportunities for CHPS majors at UCF are endless. If you want to distinguish yourself, you want to get involved in maybe 1, 2, 3, or all of these. So campus involvement. There are tons of clubs and organizations at the university and at the college level. You want to join at least one. And if an opportunity for a leadership position becomes available, go for it. Additionally, internships, practicums, and service learning are all great ways to get hands-on experiences in the field that you're going into. Undergraduate research is huge here at UCF, so make sure that you're engaging in that, as well as volunteer work, community involvement. Honors undergraduate thesis is a wonderful opportunity for all undergraduate students, so is study abroad, and scholarships. Make sure that you are applying for scholarships at the university level and at the college level. They are available. So again, the opportunities are endless. Make sure that you are getting engaged while you are here. These are some examples of how our students are involved in research. Our students have the opportunity to engage in research from the undergraduate level by working with faculty whose research interests align with theirs. So some research engagement that you'll see here are with the Communication Sciences and Disorders students conducting research at the Beta Center, UCP downtown campus in Orlando. Kinesiology and Health Science students examining physical activity intervention of children with autism spectrum disorder. Health Sciences students conduct and present research to promote health and wellness. And social work students learn about LGBTQ communities in Thailand. Additionally, our students are involved in a variety of community outreach that strengthens what they learn in the classroom and allows them to put their skills to good use. Some of these are occurring virtually during COVID-19, and others will resume when they are safe to do so. So some examples that you see here include students involved in community health awareness and prevention programs, students lead the way advocating for change, Nights on the Go Cafe and Go Baby Go are examples of mobility initiatives in CHPS, and students participate in international conferences and serve the community in Jamaica. So as you get ready to come to UCF and become a UCF Knight, here's some advice for health professions and science majors. Number one, make sure you apply to UCF early. You can actually apply to UCF 1 year before the desired term that you plan on coming. So apply early. Also, number two, make sure once you're admitted, you RSVP for an early orientation. When you come to orientation, you're not only going to learn about the college and your program, but you're going to get to register for your classes. So make sure you get an early date. Also, remember, keep balancing your life, social, academic, and work life. Make sure that you are scheduling your time wisely. And also get involved. Join a club, an organization, or take advantage of some of the research and volunteer opportunities that we shared with you today. And always, always, always meet with an academic advisor every semester prior to registration. Your academic advisor is going to make sure that you are on track for a timely graduation and is also there to answer any questions you may have as it relates to being successful while you're here at UCF. In the midst of COVID-19, our dean wanted to send a special message to you all. And here is his message. While campus won't look or feel the same during this pandemic period, we are committed to providing a quality education and memorable college experience for our students. Our faculty have been innovative in creating online learning and enrichment experiences that best prepare our students for their future careers. We look forward to when we can all be together again. That is a message from our founding dean, Dean Christopher Ingersoll, College of Health Professions and Sciences. For the most up-to-date information as it relates to COVID-19, please visit the UCF main webpage, ucf.edu, and the UCF COVID-19 site will be located there. We look forward to welcoming you to the UCF College of Health Professions and Sciences. If you have any questions after this presentation, you can call us at 407-823-0010 or email CHPS, CHPS undergrad at ucf.edu. We are also located in the Health Sciences Building 2, Room 115. Thank you for joining us at this open house. There are 2 videos I want to bring your attention to that you'll want to look at before you leave today. The first one is titled Kinesiology versus Health Sciences. Which major do I choose for my career as a healthcare provider? This would be really helpful for our students who aren't really sure if they should be pursuing the kinesiology major or the health science major. Additionally, there's another video of testimonials from students in the College of Health Professions and Sciences that are sharing their experiences in their programs. Definitely something you want to check out. Until we see you at orientation, go Knights, charge on, be safe. Thank you.